everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wazzu Cribs. I'm Taryn Howgley and we are in the middle of Pullman's first snowfall. So we're here at the Alpha Chi Omega sorority house, so let's hope they let us in and let's see what they have in store for us.
Alpha Chi Omega, come on in.
Okay, so here we are in your guys' entryway. First thing I noticed is your stairwell. And so is there something specific about that?
Yeah, actually every Alpha Chi Omega chapter has a spiral staircase somewhere in their house, which is pretty cool. We take pictures on this before we go out and stuff, so it's really special to us. It's a big little landmark in our house, so we really like it.
Cool. And I also noticed that you have some pumpkins over there. Are those always there? Do you just decorate for autumn right now, or what is that?
Yeah, our house advisor usually changes the decorations, so sometimes it'll be Christmas or Halloween. Beginning of the year it was like summery, so it changes.
Cool. And I know that you recently redecorated or something, and so there's an old wing and a new wing. Do you have a story behind that? What's a true story?
Yeah, this side of our house was in the 60s, built in the 60s, and this kind of side of our house was added on after that. So this side's a little newer, and we call that side the old wing. So everything on the side's a little nicer.
Will we get to see the differentiation between the two?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's about it for the entryway. Shall we move on? Where are we moving to next?
You can go this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're in the bow parlor. So tell me a little bit about the history of this room.
Well, back in the day, you used to have to make your man friends wait in the bow parlor, and that was the only room they could go in the house. So we actually got to update it this summer, which is really nice, with like nice leather couches. It used to have really lovely green curtains. But now we have pictures that were donated of all of our old chapters from the 50s, from WSU, before we moved into this house.
Do you know anything about this article right here, this newspaper article?
I actually don't know about that one, but this frame photo over here are two women that were killed in the 90s when in a car accident, who were freshmen in our chapter. And so there's a little bit of myth that they still haunt our house, and they're around, but they're nice. They're nice ghosts.
Have you ever had an experience with them?
I have, actually.
Can you tell us about it?
On our sleeping porches, which we'll see eventually, they pull on your toes at night.
Oh.
And you can have them feel their presence, and they're around during initiation and big house events. So.
Cool. All right, so let's move on into another room. Is this room of any significance, or is this just
This is like the most boring part of our house.
It's gray.
It's gray. Yeah, it's gray. They call it the gray room.
I like to sit on the phone out here because no one's ever in here.
Yeah, and it's kind of ugly, which, I mean, I love it to death. It's my house, but it's not the pretty.
And this is one of the computer labs, and you have 3 in your house, right?
Yes, we have 3 computer labs, each kind of designed to deal with different people's study habits. So this one is 24-hour quiet. Everyone has their own little space. This is the biggest computer lab we have, and again,
we just got door codes on the doors to the computer lab, so everything's really safe, and you don't have to have the locks like on your laptop like in the dorms. So it's kind of nice because whoever's desk is in here are the only people who can get in. So.
except for if you're like me and forget the door code. Weird. Let's talk about the gray room.
Sure. Anything really interesting about this room right over here?
The only thing in here really is just kind of a place where you can meet and just hang out. It's kind of quieter. I like to pull my laundry in here sometimes.
It's gray.
It's kind of
a gray room.
What are these two? They look like scrapbooks or photo albums.
Yeah, they're scrapbooks from my freshman year, so like 2 years ago. We're trying to keep it up where we have a historian that we elect every year, so they're kind of in charge. But it gets kind of expensive and tedious to do scrapbooks of everything, so we're trying to get it going again.
Cool.
hopefully soon.
And what about that box with the lock on it?
That is the CRS box, which stands for Chapter Relations
And
Standards Board. So it's a decision in the house, and you can put in notes of issues you're having with the house, or someone stole my Lion King DVD, or something like that, and you can put it in there, and it's all confidential, and you can.
Basically, it's just the chapter's way of making sure that everyone's kind of upholding the standards of Alpha Chi. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Where to next?
We can actually head
Go
over
into our
to
TV
here.
room.
All right, so before we get into your TV room, tell me a little bit about your composites.
It's kind of unique because they're posted up all along the house so that, for example, if you wanted to find an Alpha Chi in 1983, you would look there. It was kind of cool. One of my friends and I, we worked up in Alaska this past summer, and we had to go on this ridiculous trip, like on like 8 different planes, these little baby-sized, boxes of gum and on wheels. But anyway, we ran into this guy who was an alumni here, and he was talking about how he was in the Greek system, and he was really good friends with the Alpha Chi president. And when he went here, and we came back a couple weeks later, and we actually found her on our composite. It was really cool, and so it's kind of fun to go back and look at weird names, and I don't know.
All right, so let's move on into your TV room.
This is my favorite room in the house. I nap here probably twice a day. Most comfortable couches, obviously. Lovely ladies hanging out down here. We have lots of sisterhoods coming down here to watch The Office and just hanging out. The laundry room is just behind this wall, so come down here and wait for your laundry to be done.
My pledge class last year, when we were the freshman pledge class, we were called like the babies of the house, and I swear probably 90% of our pledge class spent the majority of their time down here, so it became dubbed the crib for the babies. So it's kind of name kind of stuck, and
it's fitting that you're now on Wazzu Cribs.
Let's just say that.
tricky.
Okay.
All right, so where to next?
We're gonna go up our Hogwarts secret stairs.
All right.
Okay, so now we'll go out into our actual old wing. We'll go down this way. Yeah. Get it? So this is the old part of the house, and it was originally built when we built the house, and it's old wing. It's old wing because the lights are out.
Apparently.
And it's creepy. Everyone shares a room with 2 other people, so there's 3 room total in a room in all of these rooms, and it's the exact same up and downstairs.
We'll show you kind of a room down here and then another room upstairs. Again, like she said, there's 3 people to a room. Each one has their own closet and vanity area, and there's one what we call a day bed in each room, and that's really kind of nice. Because we do have like our own beds and our sleeping porches, but it's nice to have something in the daytime to like take a nap on or just kind of hang out. Or like me, I use it just to throw all my crap on. It's fine. This is Kelsey's room. Kelsey.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, go hey. She's gonna show you what an average room looks like.
So, how much free reign do you have to decorate your room?
Pretty much anything in here that's not white or the yellow wall we brought in to decorate. So you get a lot of free reign, I guess you could say, but it's kind of fun because everyone has different stuff, so you kind of collaborate everything. There's, I don't know, our room's kind of random and colorful. We have a rainbow rug, so yeah, it's fun. You kind of